Hello, this is Tucker from the Math and Physics Resource Center at SUSU, and in this video we're going to go over how to create quadratic equations from sets of given solutions. So with this first example, we're given that the two solutions are x equals 3 and x equals negative 5. So we can take each of these solutions and work backwards to get to the quadratic equation that these came from. So first, taking this x equals 3, we just want to set one side equal to 0 to get the factor that this solution came from. So we'll subtract that 3 over to the other side, and we get x minus 3 equals 0. So this right here is one of our factors. And then we'll do the same thing for the x equals negative 5, so we'll add that 5 over and get x plus 5 equals 0. So these are our two factors that the quadratic equation is made up of. So to get to the original equation, we have to take these two factors and just multiply them to each other. So we get x minus 3 times x plus 5 all equal to 0. So to get to the actual equation from here, we'll just have to FOIL this out. So we'll multiply the firsts, get x squared, the outers plus 5x, the inners minus 3x, and then the lasts minus 15, and that's equal to 0. So if we combine like terms, this ends up getting us x squared plus 2x minus 15 equals 0. And this is the original quadratic that those solutions came from. So it's a pretty easy process. We're just kind of working backwards. Finding the factors is honestly the hardest part, and that's not too bad. So moving on to example 2, this one's a little different because one of the factors is x equals 0, and the other one comes from x equals negative 1. So first we'll just do this one because we know how to do that. So we'll set it equal to 0, add the 1 over, so we get x plus 1 equals 0, so that's a factor. Now this one is a little tricky because x is already equal to 0. So this means that just x is one of our factors. As long as this side is equal to 0, the other side is our factor. So we'll take these two factors and multiply them. So we get x times x plus 1. So we'll distribute that x into both of them, and we get x squared plus x equals 0. We gotta remember to keep that equals 0 there. So yeah, if we've got a factor of x equals 0, we'll just throw an x onto the end there and distribute that in. That's about it. Thank you for watching.